So on this video, we're going to talk about task templates. We're going to talk about auto-deploying those task templates, trying to give you an overview of how you can set these up to make your workflow more efficient, to save you time, and to use some of the great functionality that we find in Pekama. So as you can see, we are on the dashboard where we usually start after we've logged into Pekama, and we're going to click here on settings, and we're going to choose team settings, and this is where we can start editing the templates. As you can see, there are message templates, project templates, etc, etc. We're going to choose task templates. That's what we're focusing on today, and for this example we're going to look at task templates for patent projects. So we click on there. There are none to be seen. That means that for this user, or for this team, I should say, no templates for patents have yet been created. So we're going to click on Add here. This will allow us to create a template set. So I'm going to put in example set. We're going to apply this to the United Kingdom. Just a little aside here. When we select something, and we can leave it as any, it means that the task templates that we create at this point will only apply to patents that are marked as being for the United Kingdom. So we could leave it as any, and then for any patent project that we then go on to create, the task templates that we're creating now would apply to any and all projects, regardless of what country they are marked as being associated with. But just for an example, we're going to choose United Kingdom here. Okay, we're going to click OK at that point. So as you can see, Pekama has created the set down here. So we click on the edit button down here, and this will allow us to start adding some task templates. So the first thing we can do here is click on this auto deploy checkbox here. What this means is that the tasks that we are about to create will be deployed automatically by Pekama if Pekama sees that certain things have happened in the project, specifically that certain events have occurred. As we've already said, we know that it's only going to happen when a patent project has been created with the country set to United Kingdom. So what we're going to have as the event which will trigger the deployment of these tasks is when the case is created. So we'll click on that. So we now know that when a new patent for the United Kingdom has been created in Pekama, then the following tasks that we're about to create should be auto-deployed. So let's go ahead and add a task. Now this could be anything, so we'll put contact client with information. At the moment we only have Sally as part of this team, so she's assigning the task, and it's being assigned to, she's assigning it to herself. It's going to be a reminder. It'll be a new one. And this is quite important. So the date offset. So we can set this to be 1 day after the case is created. Let's click OK on that. And there it is, created for us, that task template. We can edit that further and then save it if we want. We could say change that to 2 days, save that. Let's go ahead and add another one. So what else might happen for a patent project? We could be check patent office for filing details. We're not going to set an assigner or an assignee on these ones. We'll set that as a reminder again. We'll set it for a new one. We'll set that for 2 weeks after the patent project has been created. As you can see, we can again edit that, and we can continue adding more tasks now or at a later stage in the process. So fingers crossed, if we now go ahead and create a new patent project with the country set as United Kingdom, then when that project is created, these two tasks should appear automatically in our project because we have set the auto deploy checkbox there. So we'll be looking for the task contact client with information and the task check patent office for filing. So the next step is to go ahead and create that patent project. So to do that, we just click on projects, or we can go to the dashboard. We'll click on add project. We'll click on here. If I type patent, then it comes up there. We've already decided that we're going to do a United Kingdom one, so we can select United Kingdom there. Example patent project for YouTube. Excuse my typing. Let's click on finish. So we click on finish, and there we go. We've got a blank project as we've seen before in other videos. Let's have a look at the timeline. So at the moment there's nothing on the timeline there. If we click on the less important, then we see that the correct case created event has already been populated on our timeline. Now our task templates were set to be triggered by this event happening. So if we now go down to the tasks icon down here and click on this, fingers crossed we should find our two tasks there. Yep, so here we go. We've got contact client with information and check patent office for filing details. So that worked. That worked well. We're pleased with that. So if we then go ahead and we click on tasks, we'll sort by last created, then we can see that they're here on our tasks list as well. That's a brief overview of setting up and using auto-deployed task templates. If you have any questions, then you can post them in the comments under this video. And please check out our other YouTube videos for more details on using Pekama. Thank you very much.